Hi everyone, I'm back today to have another little play in my Joyful Junk Journal. And off camera I added a couple of little, I went ahead and added some papers to some of the background pages because that gets a little bit redundant. But I also added in some bits of things that I might want to add to my pages. And one of the tags that I made recently, this one, was one that I thought would look really sweet, either here or here, and I haven't decided yet which way, but either way, it's busy. And so what I thought I would do is I used a border punch and punched a couple of little scallop borders, and I thought I would stick those just to the outside edges of this tag and see if that helps to make a difference when it's laid on the page, and I think it will. So let's see what happens. I'm going to just run a little bit of glue and stick those down. I thought I'd just stay with you today and just chat through this instead of doing it in fast forward. And I may run out of things to say, but I figured I'd give it a shot and we'll see how it goes. Okay, I'm just going to leave the little scallops sticking out there, just like that. Okay, and then I'll do the same thing on this side. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so now I can take it and lay it over here. And see, that really separates it from the page. I think that looks nice. Good, looks good there. And it looks good. Really looks nice there too. So I'm in a dilemma here now, but I do like it, and I think I want to stick it here. I think I may want to get one of those little clear pockets out. I don't know if it's going to fit in this or not because of the little borders I added to the edge, but we'll see. Let's see, this is the open end, so let's see if that's going to go down in there. Nope, it's not going to fit because of those, so we'll not attach that, but I may use that for another one coming up here shortly. I think I don't like so much of this pretty paper being covered up over here, so I may stick it here, and I'll add some fibers to the top, and I'll have to add those a little bit later, but I am going to go ahead and stick the tag down, and got to think about where I put my tape runner. Here it is. And I think I'll still be able to attach the ribbon or whatever I put in the hole there. Okay. And I'm just not going to go all the way up to the top just yet so that I can attach that ribbon. Okay. This side was actually the first place I was thinking about putting it, so I guess it's kind of good to go with your gut in some instances. Okay, right, so and I'll still have room to lift it here and put the fibers in there. Okay, so we're going to leave it for now like that, and I do have a little quote that I stamped out earlier, and it says, "Courage is being yourself every day in a world that expects you to be someone else." And I thought that was pretty cool. Okay. And it's a small quote, which I liked because then it doesn't cover up too much of the tag. So I like that. Let's see. Do I like it higher? No, kind of like it here. right in the middle. Close enough. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see what else I have done. Okay, here's something that's going to be fun. I have had this little cartoon in my stash for years, and I think it is so funny. So with the big purple flower in the image, I want to put it here, and then I have another stamped bit that I'm going to put here. So I'm just going to attach it to the page. Sometimes these little tape runners work better if you do little, I have learned, do better if you do little short tapings, not long ones. Sometimes they just don't want to cooperate. But it is a lot easier than messy glue sometimes, you know. All right, so let's put this guy here. I think I have it just about straight. Okay. I just love that cartoon, and I've held on to it and held on to it, and I'm so glad, because now I have, you know, the perfect place to stick it. I want to grab a piece of ribbon. I'll be right back. Okay, instead of ribbon, I decided to opt for some washi tapes. I just wanted a little place to put this. It seems kind of empty right there, so I'm gonna just pull out some tapes and lay them there as like a little mat. I can find the ends, that is. Okay, and this is not, I'm not measuring it, I'm just pulling it off and tearing it and sticking it down. So we're going real easy peasy here. Okay, there's one. On the end, there we go. Oops, I tore it. Ain't that always the way? Okay, let me just take that piece off since it's ripped. Okay, I'm gonna do another one about like so. Green one here. I hope it'll show up nicely on that purple paper, but we'll see. It looks pretty in the air, but once it's stuck down, I'm not sure. So we'll see how it goes. I love being able to use these washi tapes and things, though. This is just a fun way to be able to use all that stuff, you know. Okay, stick that there. This one's a little bit long, so I'm going to tear it. So then now when I put this down, I think that just looks really nice, having a little, just having a little something in the background. Looks kind of cool. So I hope this will stick to those tapes. We'll find out. Seems like it might stay. Okay, I thought that was really fun, and also I've got some little stickers that I've had around here for years and years, and haven't used them yet. I don't know what's wrong with me sometimes, except for we know we lose track of all things crafty, right? We do. So I'm just going to put a little LOL at the top with these little Scrabble letters. I think it'll be playful and fun. Kind of turn them topsy-turvy a little bit. I think that's great. And then I'll outline around that. I'm going to come back through, I think, and do some doodling bits here and there where it needs, where things need to be set off a little bit better. But I think that's a great page, and I like the brown, kind of ties in with the brown bird and the branch and stuff, so I like it. This is making me so happy, you guys. You just have no idea. Okay, I did come back through here and darkened up the word possibilities from the last time. I thought it needed to have a little bit more punch. All right, let's see. Nothing here yet. Nothing here. Okay, here's something. All right. This is a little bookmark. I really don't know for sure what it is. I got this and another one. There's another one a little bit further back here in my book. I tucked it in. And I think I got them free with a purchase somewhere sometime. I just don't know. But it was so beautiful when I laid it on this page. It was so beautiful. And the little blue bits pulled right out of the background, and of course the green did. And I just loved it. So I'm going to glue it right in this corner and have it as a little tuck spot. I think it's going to serve a real nice purpose like that. So I need this side and the bottom glued down. And I just think that'll be so sweet. They're really beautiful. I was really glad to receive them. And I've held on to them for a little while. Just waiting for the right place, you know. So it's not always a bad thing that we hold on to our stuff and things. It's not always a bad thing. It can get a little bit cumbersome, I know, to hold on to everything and have to find a place to store it and all. But man, is it wonderful when you make yourself a little journal out of scrapbook papers and things you want to use up anyway, and then you've got all these fun little bits that you can, you know, put in. I just think it's great. Like, I can't wait to come across just little stickers or bits that I want to stick on little pages like this one. Okay, now going on through the book, nothing new here. Okay, here I did add a little something to this page. This was the Asian inspired page from the green tea bottle. And I had some little chopstick wrappers, and I had already cut them down actually. It wasn't quite this short, but I did cut it to match the size of my little page here. But I found them in my stash, and so I put one here, just used some washi tape right here to hold it in, and made it like a little door, a little flap. And inside there I put this fortune cookie fortune that I thought was really fun, and I had been saving it, and it says, "A vivid and creative mind is just one of your many attributes." I thought, hey, that's so cool, because I am creative. So I'm just clipping that little flap shut with this little tiny clip, and so that just sits like that. I think that's so much fun. Okay, and then over here for this page, I've got to clip this down for sure. Things keep moving, flipping up and down. My book is getting pretty thick, believe it or not, already. Okay, so I have a bookmark that I made. It's a watercolor, piece of watercolor paper, and I watercolored this pretty little poppy. I love how it turned out. And I did it back in June of 2017, so almost 3 years ago. And then this is a little rub-on, and I just loved it, and I stuck it in my box of things. So now I want to put it on this page. I think it'll look real sweet here on this black and white background. And I decided I wanted to use a plastic pocket similar to these that have the adhesive on the back. But this one is actually, I cut from a baseball card page, you know, where you get like nine of the little pockets on the page, and we put ATCs in them and stuff like that, right? So I cut one out, and so it's closed up on both sides and on the bottom, and then I took my my little hole punch and just did the little, I don't know if you can see it there, a little half circle punch there. Because this is not self-adhesive and I'm going to have to put adhesive on it, I'm going to insert a piece of paper inside of the pocket first, and that covers up the entire back. Okay, so now when I tape runner or whatever on here, you're not going to see it through the pocket. And the tag looks amazing sitting in there with it. I love it. So I'm going to do that. It's not tag, the bookmark. Did I say tag? I don't even know what I said. Anyway, I'm going to put some of this down several places here and attach this pocket. And I love how that, just inserting a little piece of paper, I was thinking, how can I disguise that, you know? Because I don't want all that tape to show. And, you know, for all I know, maybe this tape wouldn't show through. I don't know. But I didn't want to take the chance. And then when it turned out that it looked great sitting in there like that with that black paper. This is just a piece of scrapbook paper. And the way that turned out looking so nice, I was like, oh, that's amazing. I love that. All right, so I'm just going to stick that here, just like that. Now we should do a test and see if that tape runner actually shows through there, through the plastic. I can get it out and get my tweezers and pull it out. So my fingers don't want to cooperate. It does show. It's not terrible, but it does show a little bit. But I don't know. I just like the way this looks. I just love the look of that with that black pattern back there. So I'm glad I figured that out. I'm glad I did it. And hopefully I'll be able to get my little bookmark in there. And I love that you can see the whole piece of art rather than putting it down, you know, like behind that paper and you'd only see, you know, the top of the flower in that case. So I love it. Okay, so that's that one. Now let's see what else I've done or need to do. Okay, I did put a piece of paper, another piece of scrapbook paper here, and I ran some washi tape along the edges and I folded that over right here, that edge piece there. And I think that's kind of nice too, and that helps set off that page as well. So I don't have anything yet to put on these, but I did want to mention that I had added that paper. I'm not sure if I had already put this in or not. I think I put this in after because of the colors here. So that was new on the back of the bag. Maybe this is new too on the front side. Either way, you get to see it all. Let's see. Okay, I put this piece, this is a photocopy again of a jelly print. And it's very similar to that blue and green one back there. I had done it in the same style, scraping and all. I love how that looks. So that's a fun one. Okay, here's that other little bookmark or whatever it is. And I thought I would put that one here. I think it just looks so gorgeous on that page. So I'm going to put that down. And we'll have another little tuck spot for who knows what else. Okay, there we go. Okay, right on the edge. Isn't that so pretty? I love that. Okay. Okay, next, let's see. Nothing here. Nothing here yet. I did add some yellow paper back here. I don't know if that was last time or not, but that looks good there. And okay, now I have a new piece here. Okay, so this is a little Heidi Swapp product from, gosh, let me look at this. It's very old, 2014 it says. And it doesn't have a name on it or anything, like what it's called, what it is, but it's very old. I don't think you would find it anywhere anymore. But it's just a little booklet, and all the edges are cut at different lengths and in different shapes. And it's just as cute as it can be. And I thought, how sweet would that be to include that in the book, and then I can add little bits, you know, inside on the pages. So I thought I would put it on this piece of ledger paper. And but I thought, instead of keeping the whole page, I was thinking I might fold this page in a little and attach it. Just kind of, I don't know, attach it to a piece of a page sticking out instead of attaching it to this page that comes all the way out. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I've got a piece of scrapbook paper that I'm going to cover the back side with that, because what's going to happen when I stick this down, some of this is going to stick out, and so I thought I'd put some little matching papers back here to match the back of that little book. So that's what I'm going to do there. So in here, I'm just going to stick the flap down. So I guess it's time to put the clips, move the clips again. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to just glue stick this bit. It's going to be covered, so it doesn't have to be perfect or anything. And just fold that over and glue it down. Okay. Now this piece will be glued to that. And I'm not going to go all the way down into the crease of the book here, so it won't put a lot of tension and pressure on the stitching of the book. I'm just going to kind of bring it out a little bit. So I may end up like running some washi tape. Maybe I should do that first, and just kind of, because the greens are a little different here, and I think it might look better to have something there to kind of disguise that just a little bit. Let me see what I have. Okay, I got some washi tape out that's got more of the turquoisey teal colors in it that kind of match this. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and run a strip there of that, and I'm probably going to need to put some glue on this one. It's one of those that doesn't stick so well. So I'll get some glue on it. Just to make sure it stays put. Okay. Fold the tape under, because that's going to be covered on the back side. Okay, there we go. Now let's see if we like that better. Oh yeah, see, that looks so much nicer. It's hard to see, I know, because it's kind of folded down into the crease there of the spine of the book, but I do like that. I like that a lot. Okay. So now all I have to do is put some tape, and I'm going to use some more heavy duty tape to stick that in, because it is a little bit heavier booklet. And this is just some double-sided tape, and I think it will hold it in place a whole lot better. That little booklet is going to get heavy. also heavier when it's got stuff added to it. So, get that a little crooked. There we go. And then for this one, I'm going to use the 1/2 inch size because I don't think it needs to be quite that wide. Okay, let's see, how far over did this go? I'm just kind of put it kind of close to the edge, I think. Make sure it comes out. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I think this will fit right down in there. Right there. Yep. Okay, and then I'm going to put a little piece of this at the top and bottom here. And it can kind of go quite as far as I wanted it to. And one up top. Okay. There we go. Oops. Okay. Now, I'll put this little piece on the back, like so. And then I'll trim it, I guess. Trim it quick. Okay, got it trimmed, and I trimmed it a little too short, but it's okay because it's a junk journal. And it doesn't have to be perfect. See, I have to remind myself of this stuff all the time, guys, just like you do. It does not have to be perfect. It can be whatever way it turns out. And this one just turns out to be a little short. But it's not a big deal. It just isn't. It's going to have other things covering the page, and so it doesn't. It's just going to be fun. That's what I want it to be, fun. Okay. So now we've got the page, the little booklet in place on the page, and it can be decorated and fixed up too. Isn't that sweet? Love it. Okay. Let's see what's coming next. Okay. Here's a page that I put a piece of paper on the other day, and this is like, I really don't know what this is. It's embossed paper, but I don't know what it started out as. I don't think it's wallpaper because it's actually raised. Like you could push that in and, you know, make dents in where it's bumpy there. But it is a little pack of paper that I had gotten from someplace, and I added a piece of this washi tape down this edge because I felt like it kind of went with the little flowers on the arrow on the little cluster I had made the other day. And I thought that would be so cute to be able to include this, because I have to include some coffee in my book, right guys? I just have to. It's like a prerequisite for me, coffee. Okay, so I'm gonna put the little cluster on the page, and then I also have a copy of a little canvas that I made back in, what does that date say? 2013, looks like. So I had made a little canvas. It was like a 5x5, I think, canvas, and I photographed it or scanned it or something. Anyway, had a copy of it, so I cut it out into and left white on it, kind of to resemble like a Polaroid picture. And I just thought I would put the two of those together on the page like this. And then I've got another little printable from Pinterest that I've had forever that I've been wanting to use. So I want to attach it here in some way. I want to attach it to this page. I'm just not sure exactly how I want to do it yet. I kind of like the images kind of tipped a little, but then I don't really have room for it. Oh yeah, I can do it down here. Perfect. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So put a little of the, I hope this will stick to this page. If it doesn't, I'll come back and add glue, but for now I'm gonna add the tape runner. And we'll go from there, see how it does. Okay, so I'm gonna put this one tipped over this way a little bit and hope that it will stay. Love this little cluster. All right, and then we'll do the same thing with the photograph, or the copy. This under here a little bit, like that. Okay. All right, and then the little tag is going to go here. Maybe straight. I'll just put that in straight like that. It needs some edging though. It's a little too white against that light colored background. I want it to pop out a little bit more, so I'm using my Faber-Castell Pitt pen, just going along the edge to darken up the edge. It needs something down here too, maybe a little brad or something. Now it definitely pops a little bit more. Okay, I decided on a little brad, and I need to punch a hole. Okay, got my little pokey tool here. Close my glue. Okay, and just put this mat under here, and I need to get it pretty close to the center. Right about here looks good. There, there. I'm going to punch it into my tag and then glue it down. I don't want to put it through to the other side of the page. So put that in there. That's cute. All right. Okie dokie. Okay, I smacked it with a hammer to get it nice and flat. And I'm just going to put some of this here, stick it down. So cute. Now that's a fun little page. Love it. I may come back and put a little bit of washi here and here. In fact, I got it right here. Maybe I'll do that now. Just to have little bits around the page. I think it'll be nice to spread some of the colors around and make it a little bit brighter. Yeah, I love that. Just makes the page nice and rounded out. That looks awesome. I hadn't even thought about putting the washi around there, but I do love how that looks. Okay. Next, let's see what we have. Nothing new in here or there. Okay, all right, I have this here. Clip on here. Okay. I had already put this little cluster here that I had made, and I found this little quote that I had printed out a long time ago. It's actually printed on photo paper, so it's glossy. And then I backed it with the black because I thought it would look so nice on this page to go along with the colors. It just looks so great on the black and white page. So that's going to go there. And I'm going to use some of this tape again because it's a little heavier. And who knows what I'll come across to put, you know, on other areas of the pages, or even if I'll put anything there. But I think it's going to be fun just coming back and adding little bits and pieces of things to all these fun pages. So I can't wait. I'm excited about it. Okay, so I like that quite a lot. Yay! All right. Let's see, we're getting near the end. Let's see. Nothing new here yet. I did go ahead and glue the upside down card. I did go ahead and glue it around these two sides so that it now does make a pocket here. So that's all ready for a tag or something, journaling card or something like that to go into it. Okay, I added this piece. It's another copy of a jelly print. And I added some washi tape on the edge, which is what you see folded over here on this side. So I like that. I like how that looks. And let's see, did I do anything at the back? Nope, I didn't. Okay, so got quite a few things put in, and it is really getting thick. And I'm just amazed at how much it holds, honestly, and it's heavy. So you can see how the book is starting to fill out. It's still got plenty of room for, you can see the openings and the gaps, you know, there's still got plenty of room for more goodies, and I'm really anxious to put some more in. So, but I'll save some more of that for the next video. And while I'm here, I just wanted to say to everyone that I hope you will all stay safe in this crazy virus crisis that we're in, and take care of yourselves and don't take any risks. And I'm doing the same. I'm pretty much just staying home, not doing any going out or anything like that. So everybody take care of yourselves too, and we'll see you again on the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.